quick little update on the new optic mount. So we had talked about it before. We've released this little prototype, video previously. And since that, we had a lot of feedback. So we're always taking you guys' feedback and we're putting it into play here. This is right there in action. So what we had initially was about 120 degree offset. Well, I can't even demo it because this pin is what makes it locate, what sets that angle for the optic mount. So this is it in the stowed position right here, which is perfect for bags. We already tested it on some bags. Initially, those prototypes that we first started with were like sitting up here at the 120. Sit up here at like the 120, more or less. There you go. What's up, Eric? So this is the new Sub-2000 Optic Mount. Beautiful thing, in case anybody didn't see the other videos, is that it'll hold zero, co-witnesses beautifully. See if you can see that. Yeah, it's hard with the camera there, but you can see how the rear sight will basically see right through to the front sight there. I can go ahead and flip down the rear sight. What's up, guys? Yeah, man. There you go. So you can see the red dot right there sitting on that front sight post. So everything's good, co-witnessed, rocking and rolling. So this is hot off the press, man. We just made this change. Absolutely love it. So when it pops over, it's sitting at a slight cant there. And there's only so much we could do because you've got this polymer here on the sides and you would potentially impact that as you're folding it. But we went as close as we could without causing any sort of issue, with the mount hitting the side of the pistol grip there, that raised portion of the polymer. So really there's only about 1/4 of an inch there that's left over for gap, which isn't bad. Previously it was sitting up a little higher. It was kind of like this. It was up at this direction and then the flat over. So a lot of guys said, hey, and it was about a 50-50 split. So it was plenty to get our attention. Oh yeah, there you go. Nice. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. So I see the comments rolling in now. It's great to hear that feedback, man. I mean, we've obviously made this for you guys. I mean, we've designed it around everybody's input, which is how we like to do things. It just makes more sense to us. So we last minute got this baby just mocked up. You can see this part isn't even plated because this is hot off the press, hot off the mill. I think we actually wired part of this to get the geometry tight. And some of the things too is we've got some of these pieces already preset. Like this is the same base. You can see it's got the countersunk features there. We just had to move the whole location just to test it. So this is all testing, quick, down and dirty, just trying to get it functional, demo it to you guys, get the approval, and then we're off to production. So this did delay it slightly, but I'd rather it be right. And I'm glad that you guys gave us that important feedback, which is so crucial to making it right. So I think we're off to the races now. That's definitely going to delay it slightly, but I initially said May 31st, but what we decided was, man, screw it. Let's just get as many of these done and let's release this baby on D-Day. So June 6th, D-Day celebration, man. So I'm pretty stoked about that. So new optic mount, man, really excited about it. And I'm sure the split's still going to be there, but I hope it's more around 80-20. I hope 80% really dig this. I mean, the cool thing is that it's a rock solid mounting feature right here. 4 bolts right through the handguard. Super solid. The only kickback we were getting from people was it's sticking up on the side. And how is it going to fit in a bag? So I got a couple bags here. This is the Condor Compact Modular Assault Pack. I got the dimensions. It's 18 by 10 by 10. So it'll fit just fine in this bag. Drops right in and zipper on up. All right, there you go. So unless you're going with something super slim, it might be a negative, but I really think having a red dot that co-witnesses, that you can quickly fold, rapidly deploy, hold zero, outweighs a little tiny bit of extra profile on the side, which fits fine in the Condor assault pack. I mean, pretty stoked about this. So there it is, 18 by 10 by 10. So very tiny little profile. Great little assault pack. And it fits perfectly, which just makes sense. I mean, this is what we've all really wanted for a sub. Something that will hold zero and allow us to quickly get on target with a red dot every time, all the time. Flip it, stow it. We got that lower profile that everybody wanted, so super stoked about that. Love that it's co-witnessing with the sights. So we got a Vertex Ready pack, and this one's a little bigger. This is 19 tall, 10.5 wide by 9 deep. So same deal. Drop this baby right in. Zipper right up. It's a little bit bigger bag, but still great concealed carry option. So everybody can see really well. All right, zip it up and away you go. Yank it out. Ready for action. Hold it up. Take your choice. You can get the Condor. Slides right in. I got the zippers all the way down here. Zips right up. It's a great little assault pack. It's tiny. Tiny little profile here. Open it up. You can see how it all fits inside. All day long. So I think it's outstanding, man. If you guys are ready for it, I say we do it. Otherwise, anything else major in a redesign is going to really slow things down. And I know we're all ready to get this baby moving. So I say we run with it. You guys get your hands on it, test it out. Yeah, I mean, it depends what you'll fit inside the main compartment. And if you're going to be stowing your sub in there anyway, you don't want a bunch of junk in the main compartment. You're going to want to be able to quickly get it out. But you've got all the side compartments. I mean, that's the other thing. You've got these assault packs with plenty of compartments on the front. Usually you'll have some on the sides. So if rapid deployment is the primary objective, I would run your main compartment with your sub only and not worry about, because if it's an intense scenario where you're trying to get this baby out, get on target quickly, you don't want to have a bunch of garbage in there that's holding you up. So mount with the new redesign for the low profile adjustment for everybody. So we're sitting now at about 70 degrees, whereas before that initial prototype, we were sitting at about 120. So we dropped it significantly. We got about a 1/4 inch gap between the mount and the pistol grip here. Can almost fit your finger, that's about it. Exactly, thank you, Paul. I agree. He says stowage is secondary to rapid deployment. So yeah, I mean, that's it, man. So we got stowage, we got rapid deployment. I mean, there's really not much more we could do. I'm reading the comments there a little bit. All right, so what do you guys got for questions? Sorry, that was kind of my initial presentation there. I just want to make sure we covered that. If you got any questions, type them again if I missed it. There it is. So this is the Condor compact modular style assault pack, 18 by 10 by 10. You can see how it lays in there. there it is. Folds up. Any concerns about the bolts shearing off from vibrations? Absolutely not. These are pressed in pins. And these pins are going to be, and that's the other thing with prototyping, not everything is completely finished. So the pins are bare right now. So we're going to have them plated, black oxide, so all be black. Harley saddlebag? I don't know. That's something we got to test. But that's exactly why in the forum, the MCARBO Brotherhood forum, you guys are going to be passing it around, testing this stuff. You know, hopefully doing some video, you know, this kind of thing right here, because guys won't know it's going to fit in a bag, and everybody's got a different bag. So it'd be nice just to know which bags it fits well in. You know, and that's another thing. If somebody had to make an adjustment to their concealed carry platform, their bag that they're using, I say, yeah, that might be worth it, especially if you're due for a new bag anyway. But I'm really optimistic about how many bags this will fit in. I think the initial video really caught a lot of people off guard because we didn't really take that into consideration first. First was the lockup, making sure it could hold zero. Once we had that, man, we were super stoked. Then we got into, you know, the secondary stuff, which is like, hey, stowage. We need to be able to stow this thing quickly in a hurry. Makes sense. So that initial video, 2 videos, 3 videos I did, didn't really reflect it. So here you go. That's a good reflection of what we've got. You know, almost a finger width of clearance between the actual sub and the mount. And that's how high it sticks up. There you go. All right, good. Yeah, so I hope you guys like this, man. Really attractive price point. We just want to get these out there and really, yeah, torture test. Exactly. So the forum's got one already. Kona has one that he's got in his hands now. And I saw some of his feedback too initially. You know, he didn't want it to be too busy right here. So I think we will change the laser engraving. That's easy. We can certainly do that. You know, this is the MCARBO laser engraving that we're running with right now. That's easy stuff to change. We could put MCARBO Brotherhood right here instead of Sub-2K Optic Mount, which is fine. I agree, maybe it is a little redundant. The patent pending, we just put on the back by the serial number. These are going to be serialized, so that's cool. Want to be able to track them really easy and just know which ones people have. So there it is, man. Love it. Shoots phenomenally well. Holds zero phenomenally well. I just can't wait to get this in you guys' hands. You know, it's been a long time in the making. You can see that profile there. Just really outstanding. Super stoked about this. I saw a few guys asking how much. No, we're not going to be at NRA. Yeah, the NRA. We're not going to be there this year. We've just got so much going on. We were at SHOT Show this year, but we're definitely going to be there next year as a goal. But $99.95 is the price point. Really excited about that. That is a super competitive price. And we're going to try to make them faster and just as efficient. I know once we make that first 1,000, we'll probably come up with better ways to manufacture them more efficiently. It's all about that efficiency and machining time. But really stoked about this, man. Custom letters. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, we could totally do that. Maybe on some of the first initial ones or something, or maybe we'll have that as an option, you know, the lettering option. Because we have the laser engraving, it's easy. It's just a little extra time for somebody to set that up. But if we could come up with some options that everybody wants, you know, some universal options, yeah, I think it's a good idea. You know, we can add stuff, whatever, that's easy. The most important thing is to get these things into production. So really that's it, is just the final say from me, are we doing it? And I'm asking you guys, are we doing it? Because that's how we operate, man. Southpaws, yeah. We will make a option for you guys. Just initially, we want to get this hammered out, everybody's feedback, make sure we're all on the same page, we're all in agreement, we love it, and then we'll go ahead and just get the lefties hooked up. So that's definitely in the works. That'll be easy. We just mirror it over here. But it's not set up for the current production. Like I said, D-Day is going to be the release day, so June 6th. It delayed it at least a week. but we're gonna have a small amount ready by then too. I'm gonna say like 100 assemblies. So that brings me to the next thing. If you're not in the forum, the MCARBO Brotherhood forum, I'd get over there because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna post a hidden link over there, and first 100 guys are gonna get it. I just figure that's, those guys have been with it a long time. They've been following this project. They definitely, deserve to get first dibs. And I know they really want it. They've provided some great feedback and input. So I don't know when it's going to go officially on the site, but yeah, there we go. Yep. All right, cool. Yeah. I think somebody just mentioned a 45-degree offset. I mean, yeah, you can certainly do that. I don't know if there's a whole lot of 45-degree offsets that'll work well with the fold. I know some guys were doing it. They had to modify a few. But yeah, that's something you could always do. I really like this, though. Co-witnesses, locks up. I mean, it's just, we stuck it out and continued this project for you guys, man, because it was hard. This was definitely a difficult assembly, a lot of adjustments. You can even see here, to the last minute making adjustments, but super stoked. I am glad you guys mentioned that because that is a good point. I like that it actually is lower profile now when we store it. Makes sense to me. So lower profile, fits in the bags just fine. And this is a big bag here. This is the Vertex Ready Pack, 19.5 by 10.5 by 9. And there's still a lot of room in there. I'm just gonna peel it back a little bit, and you can see there's your mount tucked in at the bottom. So I guess it depends on how you had it stowed as well. I mean, I'd have it stowed like this so I could grab it and deploy it easier, but you could always put stuff at the bottom and have your mount up here, if that's what you wanted. If you want to put mags down there at the bottom, and then just stow it like that. These are all the things I think that are gonna kind of come out in the wash and we all get our hands on it. Yeah, man, it's been a solid 3 years of development. Definitely taken a lot of time, but well worth the wait. Yeah, exactly. There you go, Paul. Thanks, man. 3 years, not a year. Shoot, I wish it was a year. So I'm really excited to get it into production. So if you guys are ready, I'll give them the thumbs up tomorrow. I want to see everybody's comments tonight, and then I'll give them, hey, pull the trigger, let's do this thing. Or, hey, let's go back, try to make it, down here, not here. Here, here. I don't think that's going to matter. It's a 1/4 inch. I don't think it's going to obstruct anything. It's a 1/4 inch. So if we split hairs too long, it's just going to make things more complicated, slow things down. Exactly. Thanks, Paul. I think it was a very good point. Obviously where we were at with that first prototype is like 120. It was way up here, but I like the bag idea. That's a little bit out of our wheelhouse, but I'm sure we could figure it out. But like I said, the way we operate is, what do you guys like? And everybody's kind of got their own flavor when it comes to color or bag type or brand. But yeah, if it was something that was missing from the market that we could develop for the sub specifically, that everybody wanted, absolutely. Just like this optic mount. This has been something we've all been waiting for, and I'm super excited about it. I love it. There you go. All right, good. Thanks, Gary. So I've got it on my M series. It's the way to go, man. After shooting with it and having it, it's almost like an expected feature to be able to just fold it out of the way and fold up your sub, throw it in the bag, rather than a 45-degree offset or anything else. I mean, you're gonna be shooting like this. I like this, man. And I love that we all collaborated together and we made this happen. It's pretty exciting. Feedback's been crucial. Really made this thing what it is, because it's been changing forms for the last 3 years, which is crazy. You can see the rear sight there. It looks good, man. Super excited about the co-witness aspect. And those are things that we started developing and adding as we went along. Really pumped about it. So what do you guys think? We good? We pulling the trigger on it or what? I'm ready. I'm ready to get that feedback too on how well you guys shoot with it, because this thing is really amazing. I think I was saying in the other video that our designer was shooting with it, and he's on the computer all day long, and literally he was just punching daylight through the target. So thanks guys. Yeah, I think it's solid. I'll keep kind of demoing it, going in the bags and everything. I know people are jumping in, they want to see it. And you can play this video back too. We're already at 20 minutes. I know I had some really long videos, so I'm trying to make it as to the point as possible. You know, I love, there you go, Daryl, thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, the goal, you know, D-Day, June 6th. So we had this slight delay with, you know, making this adjustment for the lower profile, so it'll fit in the bag nicely, easily. So there's no question as to, you know, is this thing gonna work for me? I think it works really well. I'm really excited about it. So, but we'll get them out to you guys. You guys be the judge. I think it was a smart move to make that adjustment for the, you know, for the lower profile storage. I think that's slick. Makes more sense. You know, almost get your finger in there. So there's a lot of this stuff on the side that we had to pay attention to as well. It'd be great if we could get it wrap around or flip around, but adding more complexity, more cost. I think this is solid. Really stoked about it. Solid lockup, hold zero, co-witnesses. It's beautiful, man. This is more natural than anything else I've seen for the sub. Yeah, man. We'll see what happens here. I'm super excited about it. He said he needed a PO from Optics Planet. Those guys did talk to us at SHOT Show, actually. I just didn't want to, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I was like, I don't know about that. So, but we'll see, man, as things change and develop over time, of course. You know, we're still just keeping up with what we've got, and, you know, we're catering directly to you guys, which I like. It's exciting. I'm just reading the comments. All right. Not sure what those said, but I'm going to get to it tonight. Take a look, you know, but I wanted to give you guys at least this good preview of what we're looking at here. So pretty excited about it, man. New optic mount. Boom. There it is. So I'll post this video all around in the forum and everything else. And you know, we could probably send out, well, it doesn't make sense. We're gonna get as many of them made, plated as quick as possible. So we'll just get the approval from you guys. Exactly, exactly. Yes, if it was that, I agree. He was just saying a V2 version, it can always be upgraded. And that's it, man. You could spend all day long splitting hairs. You know, maybe we make it pink, purple, yellow, green. Maybe you put a little flower on the side. It doesn't really matter, man. We just got to get function, performance, accuracy, and we've got it. So I think it's solid. Fits. It's ready to rock. I mean, and that's the other thing. Our options are pretty limited on the market. And, you know, I mean, there are going to be people that like the other competitors' mount or the rail or whatever. It's all good. And that's it. Everybody's got, you know, their own flavor, how they like to do things. So I think this is going to appeal really well to a lot of guys. Exactly. Durability as well. So the Brotherhood's already got one. They're beating it up. They're testing it. So that's pretty exciting. So I think this is going to become the standard mount for the sub. I'm pretty excited to see that happen. And it's just a matter of time. There's always going to be the initial adopters that get it first, make the kind of first decisions, evaluations about it. Always going to be people on the fence. But I think once people get it in their hands and they actually shoot it and they get to see that accuracy, that alone, man, I mean, that blew me away. It was just so easy, just ripping holes through targets, punching daylight through the target, round after round. It sold me. So I was blown away. So this little extra adjustment we did makes sense for the concealment, you know, because that is a big aspect with the sub, the foldability. And this is what we've got. And I don't think we could do anything more unless we did a major redesign. Move stuff around, more trial and error. I think one of the guys mentioned a V2 if it was that big a deal, but I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. You know, this is really exciting. This is still a very low profile concealment pistol caliber carbine with a very accurate red dot that's mounted, easily deployed. Oh yeah, it's all black anodized. So like I said when I first started this video, this is hot off the mill right here. So we just made these adjustments so that we could show this. Exactly. Thanks, Paul. Appreciate the help, man. Yeah, June 6th, D-Day. That's the goal. So, and that's not even the goal. That is the drop dead date. We are doing it. Oh man, thanks. Yeah. Saying it's already better than the Midwest. There you go. And that's a good mount. A lot of people like it for what it is. I just like accuracy, reliability, durability, and that's what you're going to get with this, which is what we wanted when we made this mount. Last 3 years, we could easily release some piece of crap that did what the competitor mount does, but it'll last for a little while and then burn out. I mean, this thing is rock solid. Super stoked about it. I'm eager to hear what you guys think. You guys be the judge. Put them head to head, but I'm willing to bet this one will place first. Super stoked about it, man. So let's get them out in the marketplace. You guys do what you do with them. Give us your feedback. If it's too big on the side, then whatever. I think we're good here. Yeah, right at $99.95. Yep. Good, Byron. You got one of these bags? You got the Condor or you got the Vertex? I mean, either way, yeah, these are good, small, low-profile bags. You can see how thin that is. Great little assault pack. Fits in there nicely. Easy. Can't even really feel where it's at in here. So it looked like it. That's still pretty low profile there. And it's not like it sticks through. You can't really see it sticking through anywhere. So that makes good sense there. I can't wait to see some of the destructive tests. But yeah, that's what those prototype testing is for. You know, the destructive test. Everybody can see how it works, it operates, functions. Yeah. Yes, the wait is over. Thank God. I think there's like bags. There's some stuff. This is a little bit bigger bag. But yeah, you got pockets on the sides, front. You can fill with stuff. You know, we were talking about that earlier about what you put in the main compartment. I would say just the sub. The rapid deployment is the key aspect. On target, man. I can find the zipper. It's a great little pack right here. I like this little assault pack. This makes good sense right here. Maybe this is like all you have for your sub. I think I'm actually gonna get one of these. This is Dave's. I just grabbed some of the guys' bags. Everybody's running the sub here, man. Yep. I know, a foam case would be awesome. Yeah, we can definitely do that stuff. I was just eager to get through this really complex project. You know, we're finally at the end of it. All this designing, engineering's over with. Really happy about that. I'm ready to take a little break. But we're staying busy, man. Next is the production. So ain't no time for resting. We gotta get you guys some optic mounts now. Super stoked about that. So there it is. Yeah, we're about 30 minutes right now. So I just want to give you that good kind of update on the new lower profile development. So this is going to be the production arrangement right here. Obviously it'll be all black hard coat anodized. This is just bare aluminum right now because I want to give you this picture right here so you can see what the actual profile looks like. You can barely even fit your finger through it. Oh yeah, if you guys want it, ask for it, we'll make it. You know, we're always adding to that list, and it's pretty easy to tell on our list what people will want. Buttstock pad right here. You guys just kept asking for it and was like, man, I don't know anything about molding, but we did it. So just keep asking for it and we'll make it. I think we have a V2 for this eventually with a little cutout on it. So really stoked about it, man. Really excited to see you guys get these, run and gun with them, shoot some PCC competitions, get some big wins with it. That's what's gonna make me happy. That'll be worth it right there. That'll be fun. Really can't wait, man. So let us know what you think of this profile here. You can see there it is. So it's canted in a little bit. So we have a lower profile. The initial prototype was canted out a little further. So you can see how it's canted in now. Allows us to fold it. Get that nice little lower profile for the optic mount when it's folded, subs folded. Easy to stow in the bags. You're rocking and rolling. Away you go. Rapid deployment, same deal. All right. Hold it up. It's the Vertex bag right here. In the bag. There we go. Out of the bag. All right, guys. Well, I hope that was informative. Really eager to see what you guys think of this. I'm going to jump out of here, get back to some things. Thanks, Paul. Appreciate all the help, man. Answering all the questions. So that's great. You guys keep spreading the word, answering questions, helping each other out. D-Day it is, man. D-Day for the new optic mount. Coming to you. Really stoked about it. Can't wait. Get these in you guys' hands and see your feedback, see your results.